October 23rd, Mobotropolis falls. The team descended from the cliffs before sunrise, but the city below was already gone. Mobotropolis wasn't burning anymore, it was glowing. The streets pulsed red like veins beneath the pavement, and the buildings stood frozen in mid-collapse, suspended as if time itself had stopped. Amy covered her mouth. No, there were people here. If Rouge scanned the skyline through her visor, there are people here. They could see them, motionless figures scattered throughout the city, all facing upward, eyes wide open and glowing faint orange. Knuckles muttered, "They're not moving." Tails whispered, "They're not dead either." The readings say stasis, like something's holding them between moments. Sonic clenched his fists. "Then we break whatever's doing this." They moved cautiously through the empty streets. Every window reflected their images a little too clearly, and in each reflection the red crown symbol glimmered faintly above their heads. As they approached the city center, the fog thickened again, but it wasn't like before. This fog breathed. In the middle of the square where the statue of Queen Alina once stood, the ground was split wide open. A massive rift pulsed with light, and above it floated a throne of twisted roots and metal, and sitting upon it, the King of October. He was not flesh, not shadow. His body was woven from smoke and embers, his grin carved like a jack-o'-lantern across a mask of burning coal. His voice echoed inside their minds and through every screen still working in the city. "Mobotropolis, my first kingdom, my final stage." Sonic stepped forward, defiant. "You think you can scare us? We've beaten gods, monsters, and time itself." The king's laughter shook the air. "You've fought the living, you've never fought memory." The statues of the frozen citizens began to move, cracking, twisting, their bodies reshaping into ash figures with hollow eyes. Amy screamed. "They're turning into him." Knuckles roared and charged, punching through a cluster of them, but the fragments just reformed behind him. Tails pulled out a chaos modulator, trying to stabilize the energy. "If I can disrupt the field, I might." The king raised his hand. The modulator melted in Tails' grasp, dripping like wax. Rouge cursed. "We can't touch him." Sonic gritted his teeth. "Then we'll go through him." He spun into a dash, lightning crackling around him, but as he hit the king's body, the world shifted. The streets vanished. The sky twisted into a swirl of red and black. They were falling, but not through air. Through memories. Flashes of every October they'd ever lived. Pumpkins, carnival lights, laughter. Then screams. The king's voice echoed softly through the void. "You've all celebrated me without knowing my name. I was your ghost stories, your fears, your fun. And now?" The red sky cracked like glass. "I want what was mine." The team hit the ground hard, but when they stood, they weren't in Mobotropolis anymore. They were back at the crater, and the red crown was no longer in the lantern. It was floating in front of Sonic.